What's up, YouTube? My name is Wallboy76, back with another episode. Today's episode is going to be continuing SkyFactory 4. Now, where we left off last episode, we were trying to build the progress of the big smeltery. Now, unfortunately, we were cut halfway through it, so I went off and finished the grind of everything else. Surprisingly enough, this took well over 4.5 hours just to get everything built up to be able to make the 9x9. And I'm not even 100% sure if I have everything. So let's go ahead and try to figure out if I have enough for everything because, I'm going to be a little annoyed if I don't. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Amen. Here's 9. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And doop, 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 doop. And now we just fill in the rest of this. Which I'm not sure if it's meaning a 9x9 like this, or if it's count out 9 and then turn and then cut off that corner being technically an 8x8. But I guess we'll find out once we put it all together. I'm almost certain it means like go a 9x9, cut off the corners, and making it technically an 8x8. But we'll have to see. Alright, and now we just cut off this one and this one with this one. So I made to cut off an extra one. We need these two. We need the sear tank here. We need the smeltery control there. And then we need that there. Okay, so it does register it being that big. Great. That's gonna be fun. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So we can cut this one out, 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 and this one out. Alright, and then we can add our 6 drain tunnels. 6 drain tunnels. And then go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you know what? I'll just go up 2 like that and see how much we have left. It's honestly the part I don't know how much we'll have left. If we can, I'd like to go out 4. Looks like we're gonna have just enough to do that. But I am gonna have to do it like this, where I just jump up like that, and then do that. No, I did not make the glass, god damn it. I didn't make the glass that I need for that half. So we'll have to grab that after we're done putting this all together. Just so that way we have it. As tall as we really want it to be, really. Because I want to have it like at least 4 high. That way it can smell at least 3 or 4 stacks of ingots. I'd like to be able to go higher than that, but I don't think this is going to be enough to be able to go another round. No, it's not going to be enough to be able to go another way around. But that means I'm going to have to grab some grout and sand. Right. And unfortunately, I don't have any more grout. So, for the time being, it's just...
Wow. 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 Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Okay. Nope. Peaceful. Get rid of. I'm not having any chances of my shit being destroyed because these guys want to be fucking assholes. And I'm only re-breaking those because I'm pretty sure they're on the wrong way. There. And now... go ahead, head back to the storage. I did add some storage drawers just because everything was getting a little bit overflowed. And it wasn't nice to sit there and look at it being overflown. So I added all of that so that way it's not overflowing. For the time being, I'm just gonna do it out like this far. It doesn't need to be there. I'm only gonna go out that far just because, that's about as far as you really need to go. Yeah. Cool. S7 turn off. Oops. Yeah, I can't really do anything until the furnace has fuel in it, and for that aspect, so I made 3 clay buckets. I actually need 4, because that's how much it takes to fully fill it, so let's get that 4th one cooking while we get the lava going. And there we go. We have all the lava we need. Now we just take it back over to here. You get lava, you get lava, you get lava, and more lava. Now, we can go ahead and start actually grabbing what I made earlier. Made myself some iron amber, because that was pretty easy to make. I'll show you how real quickly. All I did was took coal, sand, gravel, and clay, and made amber. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to do anything with it until I had the smeltery up and made. Can make also iron amber like this, but unfortunately to make iron amber like that, I need the iron amber tree. And for this, I needed the molten iron to put on an acacia tree. To be able to get an acacia tree, I need an apple seed and a bottle of water. So, unfortunately for me, I have to make another bucket Because the last one is still broken. Actually, no, I don't. So the moment I get done smelting this clay, I should have enough to make a block of clay. And then take that said clay and... yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. How did you get fucked up place? There we go. Still not done? Yeah, see, I feel like once I get that other wall put up, this will just triple. But of how much I need, I have no clue. Because I know it's going to be a 4x4 grid surrounded by glass, and if I want at least a stack, I'm going to need a stack of sand, which is already going to be a pain in the ass. Ugh. How much are you able to have? 2 blocks and 2 ingots. How much do I need for the amber tree? To make this, I only need 1 ingot, so I can pour out 2 buckets worth. And then we'll have 2 left in there, so that we can use both of those 2. Good enough. Sure, I could go off, make more iron amber if I really need it, but I'd rather get the iron tree up and running, so that way I can just start farming that. And get the bonsai hoppers down and start upgrading that into the iron chests. So that way I can get that all up and sorted and be able to have all of that nice and neatly. There's our iron. Now we can make an iron bucket. Iron bucket. And the great part is, this is the only bucket we'll ever need. So grab the water. Put it in there, and then we need it to do an apple tree. Which, luckily enough, I already did an apple tree. If you guys are curious how to do an apple tree for yourself, you take an apple from the oak saplings. And to be able to get the oak saplings, you have to go off and do the cauldron. Dirt into water, you get an oak seed. Now you take that oak seed, grow it, mine the leaves until you get an apple. Now you take the apple and put it into the crushing tub. You crush it, and you get apple juice and your apple seed. Now you take that apple seed and you plant it. Now you can either do 2 things. Either A, wait patiently for it to grow. B, grab your seed, grab your bone meal it up, mine that, and there you go. Now you have an apple tree. It's simple as that. I literally had to look it up just because there wasn't any... Oh, that's the wrong one. There wasn't any guides of how to. Nah, it was just straight up, no, go fuck yourself. Figure it out yourself. Because, like, if you literally try looking up step by step of how to get the iron tree, you're going to be confused as all hell. Because to be able to get the iron tree, you need to make the iron tree and a casting. Then you need to get this, which is the acacia tree. To be able to get the apple seed, it doesn't tell you. It literally does not tell you. Like, you cannot use GTI to be able to figure this out. You either have to go look up a guide or already know how the hell this works. And it was annoying. Luckily enough, I could just fucking look it up. But let's make 2 iron trees and get those 2 growing so we can get some iron going. Because at least with the iron trees, we would actually have a better odds of everything being good. There's the iron tree achievement. Now, I did place torches around and down, just because I did click F7 trying to see where all mobs would spawn in. And I realized there's a couple of spots over here they could possibly spawn on. And I don't like that. I'd rather keep them off of the spawns as much as I can. Let's go ahead and drop that off. Go ahead and drop that off. How much do we have here for flint? Oh, we only have like 1 piece of gravel. How much do we have for clay? 11 pieces. That's... That's annoying. How many pieces do we have for sand? Only 1. Really? Hey. Of course I didn't make any extras. That's gonna be fun. Because now... on top of the factor of I have to go off and regrab more, I have to now go off and actually get more of all of that. That's why I'm liking the bonsai trees better. Bonsai tree hopper. Bonsai trees. You need bricks. Of course, I threw away the bricks I accidentally made because I didn't realize that. Go ahead and take all this out. Go ahead and smelt all of that. Throw all that up in there. Give me wood. And let's just sit here and crouch. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make the bonsai hoppers and just start growing all of these trees in its own chest. And by its own chest, I mean like one of those iron chests until I can get diamonds unlocked, and then I'll switch them over to that system where they're more in a compact drawer system and I can lock it. And make it where they don't get an option if they get to go around or anything. They get to stay in one spot. Now, how do I transfer that to the EMC table? Same way as I would before. Except an extra step. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to 100% do that or not. It's just a little idea. I honestly think like that would be probably the best thing to do, is to do that. Yeah, I said last episode I wasn't gonna go ahead and make the bone meal thing until I was able to automate the bone meal, but at this point it is more worth it because having this many amount down with the fucking wooden one, it would take so long to be able to get any of it done. I literally had to go off and repair it at least twice at least 2 times before I was done clearing everything up. And it was getting annoying just to constantly go back and forth. So I made the bone meal one where I can at least get 2 uses out of it of mining all of the trees down. Sometimes. But yeah, like I've gone off and definitely worked quite a bit of time on this, and I've been doing this back to back from the last one that I had to go do some stuff to now. It took me an hour to go do the stuff that I needed to do. By the time I got back, I started coming back, doing all the work and whatnot. It took about a full hour before I started realizing I could probably just sit in the middle between all these trees and just crouch and not have to run back and forth. And then I spent in less 3.5 hours from that actually just farming the shit out of both gravel and sand and fucking clay. Clay, I didn't spend the most amount of time in. I spent more time into the sand and the gravel. Because the clay, I only need like 1 set. I don't need like the full bunch of them. No, I only need I only needed the 1, which is nice, yes. But it is a bit more annoying. Now, We have the iron seeds. We have that. We need to get that. We need the iron amber. Iron amber. I'd rather do the iron amber either way around, just because of the fact that it allows me to put it into the smeltery there and get out more. Now, am I going to go ahead and continue offline building that up? More likely, yes. I'm just going to try to continuing progressing everything, since that took a while to do. And I'm not trying to sit there and have you guys watch something that is going to take a while to do. Like, that's just stupid. So I'm going to go ahead and do that all off recording. More or less, just because it's a bit easier to do off recording for that kind of stuff, where it's going to be tedious, long work. It's going to take forever. Like, it's just better overall for you guys and for me. Not instead having to worry about how long it would take. Because, like, I don't want to sit there and make, like, 4 or 5 videos of just doing back and forth, grinding back and forth. No, I want to take that time, listen to music, relax, do the grinding, annoying parts, and do the progress parts on recording. I would say on stream, but I'm not streaming. Thank God. I hated fucking streaming. It's nice when you actually have someone there to communicate with, but when you're there communicating with yourself, it gets really annoying, because when someone joins in, you see it late, be like, oh, hello, and blah, 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 and you start talking and trying to communicate with them, and then you realize, oh, they left. They didn't want anything to do with you. They left already because you weren't talking before. So when they joined, you weren't talking. It's like, oh, go fuck yourself. That's why I like recording, because of recording, I'm not worried about someone just coming in and being like, hey, how you doing, blah, 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 and then leave. It's just like, no, I'm good. I'd rather sit there and be able to record without needing a third mind of trying to sit there and realize these people are going to want someone to commentate over everything. 7 hoppers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 2 more. And that's not going to be enough. We do have 10. I don't remember for exactly what. Yeah, I don't remember why we have 10, or why I made 10 at all. But yeah, I want to do all the annoying parts off recording, just so that way it's more of a good video for you guys, instead of being a long, boring, me rambling on about a bunch of bullshit. I am still gonna record for an hour for these series and whatnot. But when it comes to the long, tedious, the same thing over and over, I'll try cutting most of that out and off recording, fucking farming that, instead of trying to do it all on stream. God fucking damn it. Trying to do it all on fucking recording sessions and whatnot. Like, yeah, it is nice to do all that on recording sessions, because it says, hey, I'm not cheating, I'm doing it all legit, but I really am doing this all legit. This shit is actually fun. And that's not something everyone would be sitting there agreeing with, because a lot of people would sit there and be like, well, this is all annoying and tedious and long working. No, it's actually pretty fun. It's more relaxing of a game than sitting there stressing out over Call of Duty, being like, why the hell am I dealing with a cheater? It's definitely more. It's more relaxing than that game, by far. What the hell are you, a cobblestone pellet? No, I'm good. We have 5. We need 6. So that should be the last few that I need. Oh, it's 5 each. No, that's not gonna be enough. 10's only 7. I'm gonna be 3 short. Great. And my dumb calculations. Whatever. I'm gonna be fucking 3 shorts, which is gonna suck, yes, but oh well. Pandora box, yeah. These are the 2 things that I would be using when I have power enabled, just to be, well, just to be able to get points for this system here. But as you can see, yeah, I'm not clicking respec because I'm afraid that's gonna literally remove all of this, and I like having this. This is all nice and useful. 1,000% shots, 30% drop rate, and that's blue mulch. Blue mulch is a pain in the ass to get. Because if I look up blue mulch, okay, how do I spell mulch? What the fuck? Huh? Slimy mud? No. Slimy dirt? Close, but not it. How do I spell mulch? Blue MU. Blue mulch. For blue mulch, you need to get black mulch. To be able to get black mulch, you need HP rods and all of that. To be able to get all of this, you need to make that. To be able to get this, you need this with oxidized and liquidation. To be able to get this, you need that. To be able to get that, you need this. You need hydrogen and water. To be able to get hydrogen, you have to add water and hydrogen into oxygen. What? Yeah, I already lost myself. Like, all of this is nice, but this is all really annoying. Because, like, scrubs, not too bad. That's okay-ish. But to be able to get, like, this fertilizer, you get it from sewage composter fertilizer. And then, yeah, and then you need this to be able to get there. You need yellow mulch, then you need brown mulch. Brown mulch, you just need that. Which does help increase chance drop radius and everything, but, yeah. Just to be able to get all the way up there, it's going to take a bit of time. And it is going to be one of those things that is going to be worked on over time. I still have all these just because of that. This is going to be my goal, is to make an iron chest and upgrade slowly to a crystal chest. Just that way, any of the seeds I make forever on aren't screwed. But I say for right now, is this one got the clay? No, this one is the clay. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do 6. Now, yes, I do probably need to go off and get another bone meal fucking bone meal planted and whatnot, but I'm trying to get the last bit of hoppers I need for all the current all the current seeds I have. That way I'm able to use that. Put my nano down. Let's go ahead and take our clay. Give me the clay, and then we need that, and then smelt that down, and then throw the rest of the clay in there. That can go in there, that can go in there. And then we could just do that. And then that can go up in there. That can go up in there. Give me the 2 bricks. I need 1 more brick, and then I have enough for everything. Now, let's go ahead and do that. There's that. Now, since we should have some clay, not clay, but you made 4. Perfect amount. Let's go ahead and turn all of this down into iron amber. Let's go ahead and take it into the forge. There you go. See, I like Tinker's Con so much more just because of the aspect that it's able to make so much. Like, it's able to take fucking your materials and take 4 ingots and make like a whole brick. Like, it cuts the work in half easily. There's that. Now we need this. Okay, I guess we need a bit more. There's a stack of chests. Well, we don't have to worry about that. Perfect. Exactly 10. Now we take these 2. And we make exactly 10 bonsai hoppers. Now, if we had a bit more iron, we can make the iron chests for it, so that way it has a bit more room. We can make 2 blocks. That's only going to be enough for 2 iron chests, so we're going to have to do the rest of them as a double wide chest. That's going to be a little annoying. Once I get them upgraded into higher tiers, it's going to be so much more worth it. Because if I look up iron chest mod, since I had to add that, I had to add the iron chest and storage drawers. So when you go off and play this yourself, keep in mind those are not going to be in the game. I don't know why they're not in the game by default when they should be. They make it so much easier to do a lot more work. Yeah, like, see, if I go iron route. Iron, wooden chest, upgrade to iron, and then... where's the iron? Iron chest to gold. Now, I don't know if I can skip tiers. I would definitely have to try that out, seeing if I could just straight up skip tiers or not. But I don't know if I can. If I can, great. If not, that's gonna suck. But I think I'm gonna do... let's see... How much storage does it give me anyways? Let's just go ahead and find that out. Eh. Yeah, it's worth it. No, it is definitely going to be worth it just because, yeah. It is one of those things where it's like, we kind of need it. A minute. And let's go ahead and put it over here. And do hopper, and then dirt. Come on, go around. You only need 2 for right now. There's the 2. We might as well do 1 as this. Have that be growing in the background because we're going to need a lot of all that. And I think the second one is definitely going to be our bone mill. So we need the bone tree, which I think is this one. Yep. So give me the one of the bone trees. That way we can get that going. These can grow automatically on its own. It's going to take some time, so they're going to be running into the background while we are doing other stuff. Now, just because that's not going to be able to produce enough amount of resources just yet, I'm going to head and do that. Just so that way we can get going with the progress of getting more of those down. That way we don't have to continuously farm all of these and whatnot, and we could start working on actually upgrading as much as we can. But I'm almost at the point in time where I want to go to the end. Well, not to the end, but to the nether. To go see if I can get some glowstone early, so that way when we get diamonds, I have the glowstone before we really need it. Now, yes, there is glowstone seeds, but those glowstone seeds do come at a little bit of a hefty price. And I don't really like them, to say. Like, they're nice, yeah. But they are way more annoying to deal with than anything, just because of the factor of how they are. Where's that? Now, do we have enough here yet? We have 5. How much do we have in here? We'll go stack out. And put that one back. Until we can get gold, I can't really lock them just yet. I'd like to be able to lock them, but we don't have gold just yet. What are we doing? We need the bone amber to do this, to be able to repair this. There we go, fully repaired. And there we go. So we're going to be able to get 2 uses out of this one. So we got to hope and wait that that's going to be ready by the time then. I hate it. I really do hate it. Like, it is so much work and tedious progress. Like, just be able to get to a diamond seed. Let me show you. Diamond. Be able to get a diamond seed, I need a redstone seed. Right? I need a redstone seed. To be able to get a redstone seed, I need to take coal mixed with iron and petrified stone, but I also need to figure out how to get red dye. And none of this is telling me how to. So this is going to be something I'm going to have to look up to try to figure out, because that just tells me how to get red dye water. That doesn't help me. I need to know how to get red dye. This tells me just how to get red dye. This tells me how to get nothing. This just tells me how to get red dye water. Like, it does not tell me how to get red dye. This is like that. There's no other ways to craft it. It's a bit annoying. Red dye, squeezing it by all that. Can't do any of that. Can't do any of that. And I can't do any of that. So what I'm thinking is I need to get a grass. Need to get a grass block by doing the cauldron by taking any leaves, put it into mud, and get a grass block. And then make a platform with a bunch of dirt and everything everywhere to be able to put on there. Oh, fucking of course it's gonna be that. Now just sitting there putting it out there and fucking thinking about it, it's definitely gonna be that. So I'm gonna have to go back and switch over to dirt, the thing I haven't touched since the very beginning. That's gonna be fun. I really hate how I just thought that all through and then being like, oh, now I know how. It honestly makes the most logical sense anyways. It's just annoying how it's got to be done. Because to be able to do that, I need at least a platform big enough to be a 10 by 10, if that. So, yeah, 10 by 10. I'm going to need roughly 2 stacks. Maybe 3. Because a 10 times 10 is 100. Right? Yeah, 10 times 10 is 100. Divide that 100 by 64. And I would need, yeah, about 1.5 stacks of blocks. So that's going to be a bit of annoying. Hmm. But good thing I can grab that, do this, and then grab 1 piece of dirt. Grab the bucket of water, put the bucket of water in there, make it a dirty bucket of pool, and then grab the leaves to make sand. And there's that. That's fine. Thank you very much. And there's our 4 stupid blocks. Now, we have to switch back over to this, which is going to be fun. But I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is give me this. Place that down. Nope, give me that. You're not having that. That's just mine. This and this. Put that in there. Put that in there. And then put the seeds also in there. That way, all of that is together. Now, yes, I could do the same thing for all this, but I'm not going to because some of these don't have room for that. Like the gravel one, it's already filled because I have the gravel sitting in there. Dirt one, I can do it definitely with. The lapis one, I could probably definitely do it with. Which, actually, go ahead and do that for the lapis. The coal one's already full. The clay one I can already do. This is clay. Yep, that's clay. So I can do the clay one. I can do the dirt. I have a dirt out. I can do the sand. Which, if I remember right, sand's already like fucking full. Yeah, like full, because I can't do anything else with all that. The iron I already can't. I can't do anything with you. Can't do anything with you. I can do something with you, which is the cultivator. Which is, I believe, this one. Nope, that's the gravel. I could do it with this one. Nope, that's bone meal. This one, petrified. This one, that's the one. I could put that in there. Now, I have somewhat room for all this to be able to get it mixed around, put it around where I needed it to go. But I don't think I'm going to do that just yet, just because I'm going to just worry about that all offline. All fucking recording and whatnot. Give something for myself to do in between episodes instead of trying to sit there and be like, well, I didn't have anything to do, so I don't know what the hell I was doing the last time. No, I want to have some work to do in the early stages off stream, because in the later stages, there's going to be a lot of work to do. And I know that very quickly. Let's go ahead and grab that. Come over to here. Make the bone amber. The bone amber, put it in there. There's some more. We do that, and then we take that, and we get 3 of full use. Basically. And we come back over here, give it back the bone resin I have left. And then we continue growing the trees. It's definitely going to be definitely a long journey just to be able to get to the point where I was last time. Where I was at last time was definitely pretty well far out. Like, I was definitely far into this shit where I had plenty of resources. I had everything being automated. Like, yeah, I had everything. But, of course, I am going to do a restart on it all and do it all over from the beginning and relearn it. So that way I know what I'm working with. I know what I'm doing. Instead of trying to go off and use all this shit in this bag. Because, yeah, sure, all of this would be nice to use and whatnot. But I'm not going to just because it seems a bit overpowered and killed. Like, it seems nice. But I'm not going to. Like, even the axe seems like it would be really good just to take out and use. Same thing with the tier 2 cobblestone generator, the water source, all of that. Tier 2 cobblestone I'm not worried about because I could literally just go off and make mine a tier 2 already. Because that's a tier 1. That was pretty easy to build. That was just stone, a single piece of glass, and a bucket of water and a bucket of lava. All it was just that. It was that simple. Make it tier 2. You gotta take iron and surround it, that tier 1 version, and then I believe there's a tier 3 and a 4 where you have to do almost the same thing. But I believe with the tier 4, it's with emeralds or diamonds. Yeah. That's always going to be annoying on its own. Now, we should have this all... Yep, all mounted. How much do we have? 3 blocks. Ugh, fine. Now, the only reason why I want to try to get all this up and running in progress, that way, off stream, I could just use the resources from there and farm up what I can. Because redstone is going to be annoying to be able to get. Because to be able to get redstone, you need to be able to get red dye. To be able to get red dye, you have to plant the seeds on the ground to be able to get that. Blah, blah, blah. It's a bunch of bullshit. Because to be able to get redstone, we need to get the redstone. Then we need to be able to get that. We still needed to be able to get tin, which I forgot about tin. Tin. Tin seed is a butch seed. Sand into a bucket of water. Alrighty, give me back my axe. So, let's go ahead and grab a stack of sand. Grab the water. Put it in there. Put that away. Give me that. You can have that. Now we have the butch seed. We can put the sand back. Now we can take the butch seed and do what again? Take the molten tin and pour it over it. Okay. I really hope the tin doesn't fuse with that. That looks like it's going to be done really quickly. But, like, yeah, there's going to be a good amount of work to be able to do here. Like, I definitely have my work cut out for sure of what I gotta do and everything. But I think this is where we're going to end stream off after I get the redstone tree. And call it quits there. I wish I could tell you how long I've been recording for right now, but OBS doesn't tell me that. Unless if I'm missing it and I'm completely blind as shit, or if there's a way to turn it on where it does tell you how long you're recording for, but I don't know. I don't fuck around with the settings long enough to be able to figure that all out. I still gotta fuck around with the settings to figure out the microphone adjustment level to be able to have the microphone actually be good enough where you don't hear my fan in the background. Like, I can get it changed to the point where you don't hear my fan at all when I'm not speaking, but the moment I speak, you hear the fan, and that's what I'm trying to cancel out. That's the annoying part, is trying to cancel that one out. Really? Grow, little shit. Thank you. Fucker. Sat there and crouched for so long and you didn't want to go. And then, no, just put this in there. Boom. Fully healed. Grab all that out. Give me that. Do this. Do that. Fully healed. Boop. And then we take the iron. Boop. And then we take that. And then, oh yeah, we don't need to do that. We need to do it like this. We can make 3 more, so we can design 3 more to be doing all of that. Now, real quickly, let's go ahead and do dirt. Can only make 19. Jesus fucking Christ, it's not even enough. We have 12 dirt in here. Let's go ahead and grab that 12. Drop off the... No. The 1 dirt. And drop off all that. 10 should be ready. Go ahead and do... the boat shoot on 1, but we need to switch it over to 10, which I'm glad I didn't fuse together. And then after that one, we'll have 5 buckets, so we do that, and that. And then do 1 more, just because it says it needs 1 more. That way, that can be all ready to go. There's our 10 sapling. There's our second 10. There's all this, all that. And then we should have 1 bucket. Damn it, one bucket and... Somehow I miscalculated it. Oh well. Whatever. Now we have 10. Let's go ahead and put the 10 down. Even though I don't probably think I'm going to need to use 10 for shit. This, we need to go out this way. So we need to go... 1, 2, and then start going out. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the middle. We go 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty sure that's just fucking 4. So I don't think you're supposed to count the middle and go out. Whatever. I'm just gonna add one more on the end of the other sides and just say that's good. And then we surround it out. So now we just boop, 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 boop. And that's all we had for that. So let's go ahead and grab you, and you. And place this grass. That way it is all set and good to go. Right, there we go. That, mine that, mine this. And there we go. Now, let's figure out what tree I want to be able to grow automatically next. Don't we have the bone tree grown right here? We do. So we don't need to do the bone tree. The coal tree would be nice. The petrified tree wouldn't be really useful. Gravel. I think we'll go ahead and do the gravel tree as one of them. And what do we want to do for the next two? Don't really need. Kinda need. Do need. Oh. Okay, let's see. We only have one dirt. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. There's that there. There's that there with it, and then place that there with it. And then this is clay. You can have that back. Said you can have that back. Now, did I grab the dirt seed? No, I did not. I have to grow another set of tree before we can even do anything next. Which is annoying. I do hate it, though. It's definitely one of those things where it's quite annoying to try to go back and forth through all this. Like, I'd rather just be able to have enough iron to be able to do that. That's just gonna take some time. Unfortunately. And I'm gonna say that. And yes, I know this is tedious and pointless, but I'm at the point of time where I might as well just do it that way normally. Just to get it over and done with, just to be able to make the third that we need. God. Sometimes it gotta be so stupid for no reason. Alright, so boop boop, and then boop. Damn it. Boop boop, and then doop doop doop, and then dirt for one. And then we need sand, clay, and then gravel for another. So, what we want to prioritize right now? We want to prioritize the sand and the gravel. Just because those two alone would be more worth it. Like, seriously, those two alone would be far more worth it than anything. Alrighty. Now let's do... How much iron do we have built up? We have enough to do really a whole lot with. I never seem to remember the crafting recipe. We have somewhat of a good enough amount. Detonate. Craft as much as we can. That way we can actually get a good amount out of it. Let's go ahead and just put this back in here for now. Keep it there. It's much easier to see and whatnot. Yeah, there's all that. Once this gets all melted down, we can see how many buckets will we get worth of iron, so that way we can see how many more iron chests can we make. Hopefully the rest, but I doubt it. 3 blocks. And that's only gonna leave me with maybe 5 chests. Hopefully. I'm probably wrong, and it's probably only gonna be able to give me 4. I have 6, so each one's 8. Yeah, I should have enough. Hopefully. I should, if my calculation's right. And that's honestly the thing, is like SkyFactory changes the whole way of how you play Minecraft entirely. Like, it literally takes everything you once knew and says, fuck you. God damn it, of course it. Akaisai was fucking wrong. I don't think I need this up anymore. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take that down and then just do that. And then we need you. We already have iron. We need you. We already have bone meal. We already have dirt. We need this. We need a coal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Coal. Clay will go at the end. That will go there. That will go there. There. That way we have a bit stacked up. In between episodes, we can leave this shit running and whatnot and be able to have it build up some bone. Tin, brick. Tin. Amber. There we go. And then there we go on that. That way we have a bit more there. Alrighty. Where am I going? See, it definitely would be probably a whole lot easier to get these moved up into a storage store where it probably could hold a whole lot more than these chests, even at max capacity. But I will do that once I have the capability of making diamond, because at the moment of time, diamond is the end goal to make it to. Don't need a lapis no more. Like, diamond is end goal to make it to, just because diamond here is pretty well valuable. But I need gold. To be able to get gold, I have to take and then I have to do that, and then why is it gonna be so complicated? That's just stupid. Gold, making this gold amber, golden tree. I need to mine that over some gold, be able to get some actual gold. Either need to find a golden item, or I'm missing this entirely of how to make it. It's like I'm seeing gold amber. Okay, there we go. So we need iron, sand, lead, yellow dye, which is yellow flour. So iron, sand, and lime in this. And to be able to get this, it's dark oak over that, molten lead. And it's your... I'm looking for the amber right now. To be able to get this, I need to do petrified resin. So I need to do coal, that, and that. With lapis. So lapis, I believe, is just straight up the acorns. Yeah, so we need you at 9. There's the 9 for that. There's the lapis block. And then this. I need the amber, but I need the other amber. I don't understand how that works. Like, how am I supposed to find the other amber if I can't? Why does it make me do a bunch of loops? So we need this on top of that. We need the gold. Gold requires molten gold. I need this, which I can get that from that, and then this is that. Like this, it's dark oak. Coal and that. I should already have some of that. So I need petrified sand and resin. You are clay. You are that. Do I need the coal? No. So I need the sand. I need the petrified. And I need the iron. Correct. I better fucking hope so. Didn't I not? Of course I grab gravel. You can have your gravel back. Bone, iron. Okay, fuck. Never did a petrified one. We'll do that, and then amber. Of course, it's a 4-to-1 ratio. Why wouldn't it be? There's that. Well, I'm doing this only while I'm waiting for that to grow as much as it can. I'm waiting for the dirt to pile up a bit more so that way I can get the red. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Fine. Fuck you and your pity. No. Live. And we run back over here. Throw it up into here. I'm just glad none of this is mixing together right now. We have one block and one ingot. We'll take the block. That way we have enough for that. Take one of you. There's that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put away the sand. You are gravel. You are bone. You are the iron. And this goes back there. And then, sure, lapis can go in there. That can go in there. I don't give a damn. Like that. Drop that off. You done? No, not even close. It's definitely gonna take a bit of time to try to get progress enough, far enough, let alone. Let's see. Resin. Only one. Okay. I didn't know I could check the coal in that light. It's kind of nice. Check all the extra stuff like the coal, the sand, gravel, the clay, all that. We're at a moment now. I need the gravel. I need these three. The coal, I don't care. Which I'm kind of curious if there's anything I could do just with the coal alone. The answer to that would be a no. Unless I could put it in here and get, yeah. Oh well. Go ahead and put this up in here. Of course, I ordered the wrong button. Now let's dance around this tree. Mine. Yoink. And then doop, 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 doop. And dance around these trees. I'm not going to place all 6 just because, well, I don't need to. I only need a certain amount of saplings and then I'm good. Because at the moment of time, I don't think I need this. To be honest, I really don't think I'm going to need any of this. So I'm just going to quickly do all that and then take that, put it in there, take that, put it in there, take that, put it in there, and then voila. And then boo. Don't care. We do need you, but you're the dirt. What can we do with the leaves again? Like, can we, like, do anything fancy with the leaves? Not really. We can get sugar cane from the dirt leaf. I wonder what else we could do with that one. I don't think I'm gonna need sugar cane just yet, but that's good to know. Is there anything like this I can do? Let's see, do I get from you sugar cane as well? What about the iron seed? Probably sugar cane as well. Yep. Good to know I can get a sugar cane seed, but I'm like, where did my axe go? Then I realized I had it out before I put my hand there. So it's probably in there. Go ahead and put that like that. Grab this. Give me the dirt. There's the dirt. 11 more pieces of dirt. Hmm. Melon seeds, that, normal seeds, carrot seeds, pumpkin seeds. And yes, I do know, like, I'm not getting a full expansion of doing this, but I'm getting impatient, and I'm sick and tired of trying to sit here and wait. I will wait all stream, listen, I'm all fucking recording. God fucking damn it, I keep saying on stream. It's just a force of fucking habit, even though I haven't streamed in like fucking several months. I think the last time I streamed was back in May. Maybe March. When was May and March? I never remember. The way around, like, it's been a long time since I streamed. Cool. Now we have everything that we need for the red. There's our red dye. Now we can go ahead and make the dye for you. Which we need the dye for you. So we need petrified iron. So... petrified, we only need one. Correct? Yes. 1, 2 iron. And 2. And then... doop, doop, doo, doop, doo, doo. Need the coal. And then... there's our redstone. And now we need to figure out how to make the gold. To be able to make the gold, we have to take molten gold. We have to take this to make yellow dye. Alright, so we need sand, iron, and the lead. So we need the lead, we need the sand, and then the iron. And then... alright, yeah, kind of forgot. I need the yellow dye. There's the yellow dye. There's our gold. Now we take that gold and make a golden tree by smelting it on an oak sapling. So let's get an oak sapling. We can put that back. We can put the sand back. We can put the iron back. We can dump the seeds. So we're not going to just use them just yet. We dump that. We can dump that. There's those two. There's our gold. Yeah. There's your gold, smelt it up. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. 2 buckets, 2 stacks of ingots. I don't have the ingot, but I do have this to be able to make the ingots if I can get a full 3 out of this. I think I should. Nope, I only get 2. And I think that's only enough for this, and I need that. Yeah, we need another piece of gold. I need gold. Gold, gold, gold. Give me the money. Money grows on trees. Literally, it does. It's made out of paper. And cotton is literally a plant that we can pick. So I don't understand why we can't just grow money. Oh, because it affects the combinations. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't. You're the government. You're supposed to supply the money. You shouldn't be able to get in debt. No, somehow the own government does. Society is confusing. Wanna know how I got this smile on my face? Because society kind of fucked me. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Of course it fucking broke. Na 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 na. jingle bells, Batman smell. Robin laid an egg and a Batmobile got away. Can't remember the full fucking song, but I think that was probably my favorite verse of fucking Jingle Bells, was when Cartoon Network did the Jingle Bells fucking Batman shit. And back then I was into Batman like really much. Like I loved the shit out of it. Do I now? No. Yes and no, and like it's kind of in between. Like I kind of do like it and I kind of don't. I hate it at the same time, but I don't. It's just an in-between thing. And then you take an entire one. Nope. So it's these seeds that we need. Alright, so we do that. I do that. Can we just fix it and make it all look neat like it's actually supposed to go that way? There's that. We need to do the gold next. Oh, of course it's gotta play music on me. Now we got gold, so we can go ahead and do 2 casting of 2 gold bars. Which we just gotta take this and do that, and then we can do the casting. That way we can get 2 gold bars worth, so that way we can get these shit all out. That way we don't have any issues of anything being overfilled into the system, so that way we're not fusing materials because we can't offload them. 3 ingots and a bucket. My bullshit, that bucket's gonna be gone by the time I'm done. Maybe. Never mind. Okay, there's our bucket. And you pour faster? Like shit. Gold should be pouring fast as shit. And we got 2 ingots. And then we have 1. Damn, gold took forever to fucking smelt into a brick. And we have another enough for that to be able to do another one of these. Didn't you just put it like in the right fucking slot already? Fuck. There's that. Now we can do 1 more of the hoppers. Can we do another one? We can. That's cool. So we have 2 more hoppers, and then we're gonna make the bonsai hoppers, which we need the clay, which apparently enough the clay has not been generating really a whole lot. That's gravel, that's bone meal. There's our clay. And then we take the clay, put it like that, do that, and then split you in half. You get half, you get the other half. And there we go. Now we got more clay smelting, so that way we can get more bonsai hoppers, and then we can start growing all of our shit. But I think that's where we're going to cut off today's episode. It is definitely be a bit longer of an episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. It was definitely a lot longer than I thought it would be, for sure. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope it didn't touch on anything, any subjects that would turn people away, being like, oh, I don't want to listen to this shit. Like, I really hope I didn't do any of those. But if I didn't, please leave a like, subscribe, and let me know down in the comment, what did you find the most entertaining part of the whole episode? Because I'm kind of curious what you found the most ingenious. Because some people say I'm funny, so other people say, well, I'm boring as shit. Why don't you tell me what your opinions are down in the comments? But as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!